Scholarship in music. This scholarship is given in memory of Mary E. Cross, a 1981 graduate who was outstanding in scholarship, citizenship, service, and music. The scholarship is awarded to a student who excels in the study of a stringed instrument, to attend a School of Music camp to pursue the study of a stringed instrument. It is a $500 award, and the winner's name will be placed on a plaque in memory of Mary. This year's recipient is a junior, Matthew Clive. Christine Gaffey Neisinger Memorial Scholarship, given in memory of Christine Gaffey Neisinger, a 1973 Ilion grad. It will be presented to a senior attending a 2 or 4 year college in public relations, business or government, political science or related field. The recipient should be academically responsible, preferably between the 11th and 33rd percentile in the class, and possess good work ethic, and be a people-oriented person. This is a stipend of approximately $300. The recipient, Brenda Ladd. The Helen Coons Durrett Memorial Scholarship, given in memory of Helen Coons, a 1965 grad who died in December of 1981. The purpose of this scholarship is to give aid to an Ilion grad attending Fuqua College. The award shall go to students with the following characteristics: courage, compassion, empathy, determination, friendliness, perseverance, tolerance, and sensitivity. This scholarship is for $150 a year for a maximum of 4 years, totaling $600. However, because there is no eligible candidate attending Fuqua College, the scholarship will be awarded on the basis of need to students who will be attending a 4-year college or university in New York State, with preference given to students majoring in fields related to education. The recipients, Sean Loomis and Alan Pedersen. The L.C. Edsel Memorial Home Economics Award. Scholarship is presented by the Mohawk Valley Chapter DAR in memory of L.C. Edsel, a former home ec teacher or home ec major who possesses the following characteristics: need, congenial personality, participation in activities, involvement in community affairs, and a strong academic record. The stipend is $250. The award goes to Karen Harney. I never talk so fast in my life. Students for a Better World Scholarship, presented in memory of Daniel Stone, Clayton Moore, and Thomas Shepard, who died in Vietnam during combat. This scholarship is given to a graduating senior without consideration to scholastic average. A senior who is college-bound, possesses financial needs, has participated in extracurricular and or part-time work, and the applicant's personal statement as to whether he or she is deserving of the scholarship. The selections are made by the Scholarship Committee for the Students for a Better World, and it is the hope of the committee that the recipients will be inspired in the memory of these 3 Vietnam veterans who gave their lives for their country to do the best they can at the colleges of their choice. The award is for $200. The recipient, Terry Lenarson. The Roy Skippy Coffin Memorial Award. This scholarship is given in memory of Roy Skippy Coffin by Dr. Bellacorsa and family to a senior who possesses the following traits: consideration for others, an achiever, has a love for learning, and possesses courage and fortitude. This award is a $100 stipend. The recipient, Heather Wainwright. The Dr. Faye Edwards Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded by her parents in memory of Faye Edwards, a valedictorian of the class of 1963 of Ilion High. A devoted teacher, Faye was endowed with a love of learning that motivated her as she earned her BA from Vassar College, her MA from Harvard University, and her PhD from the University of Michigan. Faye's education credo was, never be content with the status quo. There is so much more to learn. This is a $250 award. The recipient, Peter Wardle. And these are 1988 scholarship winners.
moving at a little better pace here. Mr. Warren T. Lennox, President of the Board of Education, Mr. Joseph Fusco, and I will present diplomas to individual members of the class of 1988. Mr. Lennox, if you join me just for a second, I certify that the senior students present have met the graduation requirements as prescribed by the Ilion Central School Board of Education and the State Education Department of the University of the State of New York. I am honored to present you for diplomas the class of 1988. Okay, here we go. Peter W. Wardle. You may hold your applause to the end. Michael Patrick Granger. Heidi Joy Haynes. Be sure to pause for a picture as you're on the platform. Julie A. Ford. Susan Marie Knopfer. Lois Tammy Marie Gaines. Christopher John Alexander. Pamela Lynn Adams. Donald Carl Ames. Renee Lee Darling. Mark D. Ames. Maria A. Ferreira. Gerald C. Angelico. Stephen R. Billings. Mary Margaret Baldwin. Joseph James Blake. Thomas W. Baldwin, Jr. Erin Michelle Bly. Regina Marie Ball. Jeffrey Russell Bauer. Eric J. Bro. Lynn Helen Bracken. Jeffrey Thomas Brownridge. Tammy Lynn Briggs. Eric S. Carlson. Rebecca Ann Brown. James Castellano. Shelva Irene Russo. Christopher George Champagne. Dean Clifford Boardman. Amy Jo Bullis. Vicki Catherine Kaufman. Sean Patrick Connor. Michelle Lee Crossett. Robert S. Danforth. Cynthia Elaine Dempsey. Blake Christopher Davis. Julie Lynn Dewan. Scott Trevor Davis. Nicole Allison Ford. David Vincent Di Paola. Matthew Thomas Deschamps. Darlene A. Gay. William C. Dillon. Lori Ann Hart. Aaron T. Drum. Michelle M. Gettle. Michael S. Duty. Beth A. Glee. Michael J. Emmerich. Joanna Gottlieb. Amy Maureen Getman. Mark Richard Evans. Karen Sue Carney. Douglas D. Belzerino. Laura Jane Hagan. Edward Charles Spike. Ida Joanne Hendrick. Jeffrey Richard Graham. Michael D. Hill. James Robert Grogan. Sean Patrick Heyer. Vicki Ann Holmes. Thomas S. Jess. Connie Lee Jakeway. Ronald Paul Karpowitz. Cynthia Elaine Casarda. Richard Allen LaPointe. Kathleen P. Kennedy. David Earl Lincourt. Wendy Elizabeth LaSalle. Brenda L. Ladd. Sean C. Loomis. Sherry Lynn Lenarsic. Edward A. Lynch. Rita Lynn Lynch. James E. Maddox. Shauna M. Mano. Patrick T. McCormick. Mary Michelle Matthews. David Allen Miller. James W. McLean. Suzanne M. Miller. Jody Ray McRedmond. Kathleen Marie Morrow. Mark John Omerzu. Sandra J. Matthews. Peter H. Tannen. Colleen Marie Morgan. Sean M. Patterson. Kelly Lynn Murphy. Jennifer K. O'Brien. David John McAvoy. Paula Ann Perrone. Kevin Edward Roach. Rebecca Marie Pestar. Jeffrey J. Knoll. Ray Marie Raffle. Robert Scott Pierce. Carrie Ann M. Rose. Alan M. Peterson. Paul B. Rowe. Vicki Lynn Rossi. Ted Sexton. Pamela Jean Savage. Brian E. Schoen. Victoria Lynn Shaw. Thomas W. Simpson, Jr. Regina Marie Simonette.
Yay!
Christopher Paul Portello. Renee Melinda Smith. Heather D. Snell. Richard D. Stacy. Robin Lynn Smith. Peter Allen Stockton, Jr. Patricia Lynn Stevens. James A. Stone. Tanya Ann Stevenson. Sean B. Stout. Tracy Lynn Thompson. Reverend Tanner will present the diploma to his son, John R. Tanner. Scott Paul Thomas. Ronald B. Wilson, Jr. Carissa Lee Van Sickle. Stephen Scott Zafrano. Leslie Ann Winnie. Joanne E. Travis. Joseph A. Truax. Heather Ann Wainwright. Dennis Earl Wood. Susan L. Wood. Michael J. Zano. Michael Granger, Senior Class President, please step forward to offer acceptance of diplomas for the class of 1988. Mr. DeLugo, on behalf of the class of 1988, I accept these diplomas. Congratulations. We will not sing the alma mater, just looking at the skies here. Will you please stand? Okay, please stand. The alma mater is under the direction of Mrs. Linda Harder. Thank you. One brief announcement. I would ask that parents remain off the field. The class will recess to that area. We'll try to bring the flowers down. If it should rain, we'll bring them into the boys' gym, and you can get pictures with the seniors in that area. Will you please recess the class? Peter and Michael. I'm sorry. Hold it. I'm off kilter here. Please stand for the benediction. I'm sorry.
Let us pray. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, Master of the universe, who brings us to the beginning of a new day. You are the source of novelty and surprise, the author of every new opportunity and challenge, the one who calls us on into the future of promise and possibility. You do not allow us to be content with the past or the present, but you hold before us always the vision of a still greater life. As these ceremonies draw to their conclusion, as they have brought high school education to a conclusion for these new graduates, we ask that you confirm your presence with us in this new beginning. Go with us from this place to every place where we will have responsibility. Enable, empower us to live as those who appreciate the rich variety and eternal significance of the human kind. Help us to know in every moment the tranquility, gentleness, and strength with which you bless our lives. So may we live in perpetual praise of your abiding grace. In us, let your kingdom come, O Lord. Amen.